Nobody is acknowledging what she cleared up. They're only listening to the first.
Right. So I didn't hear the clear up. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So what the girl, she's saying that the girl was lying. I'm telling you, whatever I heard, I'm not going to sit there and say that none of this stuff occurred.
And said, "Oh, you set up here in T's panel because I didn't come back in your panel after that shit."
If
So
it
That's why I
wasn't
said a
his
lot of that
panel,
stuff
it
did not
was your
happen in my
panel.
panel.
How could he be having a federal
panel?
How could anything be going to a jury when you never went to the police?
And how do
You have not even went to the police
hearing,
yet.
not
Now, that
trial.
stuff
It's a
she didn't say
preliminary
So
that.
how could he have any type of preliminary hearing or anything if you haven't even made a police report?
So we don't know that to be true. That's not, she don't have to show us a.
She don't have to show it, but she told us.
So how would you know
Then
that
a couple of days later, she said it was going to a grand jury. She didn't say preliminary hearing. She said a grand jury.
So are you aware that things can change in the course of
This is why I didn't want to do it.
She
y'all,
didn't clear it
because
up.
Like
She
she
quit
said,
talking
she
about
stopped talking
I
about
got
it,
you.
She
right?
quit talking about it because people
just-
caught her up in her lies. She
Do
didn't
you
clear
know
up
that
nothing.
things change?
She then went to
People
say
can
she was
still
pregnant.
file a
So
report.
say what she said.
Do you know that things can
Rose,
change? and people can
I'm
still
talking to
file a report?
Heartbreaker. Heartbreaker, didn't you
I'm
say
asking
you
you
been
a
talking to the
question.
grand jury?
You choose to
Then
not
you said
answer.
you was pregnant, but you
Instead
never
of
went to the
attacking-
police?
Instead of attacking 1 point or 2 points, I'm asking you, do you know that things can change and people can file reports? Do you know that the process can then be altered? Do you know that to be true?
The man has
Yes
never
or no?
The
Yes or
man
no?
has
Do you know
never
that
been
things can
sent
change?
any papers. Why has he been why hasn't Black Chicago been served with any type of papers?
Do you know that? Has he told
He
you that?
came on live
Have
and
you
said
texted
it.
him?
He came
When?
on live and said
When
it.
did he
If he
tell
was
you
here
that?
now, I
But
wish
when
he
did
was
he
here
tell
now.
you
Share the
that?
live to him.
I'm not
Because I
gonna
go
do
just
that.
as hard at him as I'm saying to Heartbreaker.
So when did he tell
I don't
you
need a
that, though?
spokesperson. I can speak to Heartbreaker. I'm not talking to Rose.
You
When
got a
did you
better
hear
chance
it?
of talking to Rose because bitch, you ain't talking to me.
Yeah, because you're
up here
lying.
capping. You
Because
ain't
you're
talking to me.
lying. Because you're
not talking
lying.
to
Because
me.
you know what you said.
your best
And
bet
you
is
got
to
you
talk to
playing
somebody
in
that's
all
talking
these
back
people's
to you.
faces. Like I said, you played in these people's face. You looked that man up, or you went with him. You had on them little skimpy ass clothes. You laid in the bed with him.
That's dead ass wrong.
You said that the man when he
Now,
Now you ain't have to say nothing
that
about
you
it.
told him to stop.
It's not
You
even
really
wrong.
said that. No, it ain't wrong.
Pretty, stop. Okay, y'all, stop.
Y'all talking about
Okay,
Stop,
so get what? A hoe gonna play with me?
Get
I'ma
out.
speak.
Stop.
These look,
Heartbreaker.
these niggas talking about
Stop.
Heartbreaker.
I'm being a
Pretty.
bodyguard.
Yeah,
Whole
I'ma see
time,
if you're
I'm
really
hearing
about
the
that
victim
life.
blaming
Heartbreaker. Go
Whole
get them
time, I'm hearing
keys.
the victim blaming
Okay,
for it.
T, I'm
Y'all
sorry
niggas is
about
waiting
T.
until y'all
I'm
hear
sorry.
it to then
Like,
say
you
that
don't gotta
it's
talk
wrong.
about her
Instead of
clothes and none of that.
addressing
You don't
shit
gotta do
and
that.
right then and there. The
like
girl
the
been preparing to.
Is this not she? I guess she just ain't switch her energy up from January. She ain't no different than the people from January. She just ain't switch up.
And that's
What's the
said.
difference?
That's exactly
What's the damn difference? This the same shit. Imagine her, this one person. Imagine 2,000 of them, because that's what it was in January. So what's the problem now?
Okay. Nothing, but that's what I'm saying. Reopening.
Many times she
Here's
didn't
the
wanna talk
problem.
about
Here's
it.
the problem, HB.
Because guess who
It's
created
on
that
you if you
mindset
want
of
to
her?
relive
This
that.
panel
though.
right here. So what's the fucking difference?
Okay,
What you
what
mean
I'm
reliving?
saying.
I'm going through it. Fuck it.
Right.
You didn't care about that shit in January.
Okay,
You
so
and
cool.
you
And look, don't do that.
and the Ratchet
Don't-
Rangers.
Don't do that
It's
because
what
at the end-
created that. But that's where
All
it
right,
started.
cool.
And T, it
That
started
is
right
where
here.
it
All that
started,
cap
but
shit
it's
started
more
right
people.
here.
Okay.
Right here.
But
I take that.
respectfully,
Right
she
here.
did ask you if you were able to relive it. She asked you if this was what you wanted.
Get
She
the
gave
fuck
you the
out of
option.
here. What you mean, am I able to relive it? It shouldn't have even started. She didn't ask me that in January.
That's why she asked you so that she could have the okay for the end of live. She's been saying she wanted to end the live. She asked you so she could have the okay to end the
It
live.
started right here. It started right here.
Heartbreaker, she said
And that was
right
what your
here.
response was. And that was
Fuck
exactly
outta
what
here.
your response was. And that's why she kept it going. Because that was what your
Heartbreaker, she
response was
wanted
when
to
she gave
end
you
the
that
live.
Stop
opportunity.
talking to me.
Heartbreaker, she wanted to end the live, Heartbreaker. She wanted to end the live, honest to God. She wanted to end the live. She said no more talking about it.
Aw.
She did.
May?
So you can't blame her
In
for
May,
January.
we can't get mad at people thinking like the pretty and messy whole thing, okay? Because she
I
thinks
just
like
said
that
that.
based on
I
she
literally-
think like
Rose,
that
did
based
I
on
not say
what
that?
took place. She think like that based on what
So
took
sis,
place
at
on
this
this panel
point,
right
she's showing
here.
you that she
Let's
can't
stop
handle
playing
it.
games.
So it's going to be on you.
Hold on.
Can't leave it up to her at this point.
HB, hold on.
Ain't
showing
no
you that
fucking
she's not able to rehash.
She think like that based on what started right here. This shit started right here.
No,
the only
Heartbreaker.
difference is
It is.
I don't give a fuck. The only difference is Pretty and Messy never switched up on how she felt based on how T switched it up. The way she feels started right here. On this panel, the way she think about this case, the way she thinks, she's mentioning my clothes and all that. This motherfucker was doing the same shit.
Oh no, I never talked about your clothes.
But
no.
you came up with every fucking
no,
excuse.
You're not gonna lie.
My
nope.
character,
you're not gonna lie on me today. Nope. You're gonna have to pull that up and record. And I never ever talked about your clothes. I never. Nope. You're not gonna lie on me. You can say what you say, but you're not gonna lie on me. I never talked about your clothes.
Bitch, I ain't lying on you, ho. That
ever.
Shit
don't
right
look.
Here.
See, this is why I'm saying
bitch,
you wasn't this. You
don't
want to do this. You can
ass
call me
friends,
what you want to, Heartbreaker, but at the end of the day, you're not gonna lie on me.
Fuck out of here.
You're not gonna lie on me because I never ever said nothing about your clothes. This is what I'm talking about, rehashing it.
And that's all.
This is what I'm talking about, rehashing.
She's triggered. But you did give her the opportunity, and her response gave the indication that she didn't want you to end it, that she wanted you to let it hash out.
Okay, so how is this? This finna go in court tomorrow.
I know that.
But it's my fault. This was gonna be talked about again.
Nobody's blaming you. Nobody's blaming you.
Yes, they are. Look at down there.
She's saying it happened on your
panel. Look at the bottom. T, you did this. T, you reopened this. T, you restarted this. I didn't restart this shit. I didn't bring this back up. This shit was going to get talked about whether it was today, tomorrow, or next week. That's what she wants to talk about. So now I'm supposed to silence her, and then she say I silenced her?
It wasn't silencing if you ended the live. It would not have been silencing.
It would have been when she came back up here?
No, it wouldn't have been.
It wouldn't have?
It would have been for the
fact that just asked to bring the live to your live.
No. When she asked her very clearly, she asked her to end the live. She asked her for her permission how she wanted it to go, and her response was, "It started here."
Y'all
when
have
she responded with, "This started here," that was her.
Y'all have selective
everybody come to your live so you can talk about
yes,
it,
because I don't mind having the conversation. T don't want to have it.
But I'm saying why y'all trying to blame this woman?
T's boundary was I don't want to talk about it. Period. That was her boundary. I don't
exactly.
want to talk about
so why
it.
you letting this woman cuss her
what
out?
Is that? What the fuck? I'm not letting nobody do shit.
You wanted people to come to your live so y'all can talk about it.
He don't want to talk about it.
Exactly. So why HB get mad at her?
Because T's still live. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
She told me. I said, HB, do you want me to end the live? I said, do you want me to end the live? She said no. She said no.
That got nothing to do with me.
I know it don't got nothing to do with you now, but you were begging people to come to your live so you can fucking
because
talk about
T don't want to talk about it.
Okay, then why you letting this woman try to act like she did something?
I can't yoke her off
She's
the
a
live.
fucking creator just like you are.
There's nothing that I can do if T is still live and still has her in the box, and T is allowing her to still talk because she does not want to silence her. There's nothing that I can do about it.
You ain't gonna silence her, Rose. Hell
no, I'm not gonna silence her.
Exactly. So why you expecting me to do it?
I don't mind having the conversation.
Right, but when I asked her, she didn't want to. Then it would have been a problem then. Yeah, she said it. Don't end the live.
That was her exact response. This shit started here.
She's not going nowhere, but all of a sudden she getting mad.
She said it started here. That meant she wanted it to be finished here, and T respected that. And then she flipped when she got triggered. That's exactly what just took place. I sat back and I was quiet and I observed it. She gave her that option.
That shit ain't cool.
She said Rose can have it. She was throwing up her hands. She said Rose can have it. I want to end this live. I don't want to talk about this. People kept disrespecting her boundaries, coming up.
That's exactly what happened.
And she asked Heartbreaker. She said, "Heartbreaker, you want to go to Rose's live? She even asked her, do you want to rehash this? Do you want to relive this?" She advised against it. She advised against not reliving it tomorrow. Y'all can't miss all of those points.
Thank you.
At the end of the day, she respected her boundaries when she said, "No, this shit started here." That was an indication that no, she wishes
people
for it to
can't get mad at me at how I'm handling it today.
And then T disrespected her own boundary at that point.
People can't be mad at me at how I'm handling it today and say you wasn't doing that in January. If I already said that I would handle it differently today than I did back then, don't then say, well, I can't go back and change January. So if a person want to be still mad at me, that's fine. I can't change what I did back then, but I can change what I do today. Period. I can't go back and change it. So if people want to still be mad about that, then go ahead. I can't go back and change it.
And just for an understanding, it's a battle of whose boundary. T literally disrespected her own boundary to make space for Heartbreaker's boundary because she acknowledged that she was triggered. But at the end of the day, I'm going to choose my boundary before somebody else. That's just me. T chose her boundary before her own. That's what
I
T
did
did.
because at the end of the day, I did not have a boundary before. So it's like if I'm going to do it, if I'm going to make it right, make it right.
And that's
But it
understandable.
still don't matter. Nothing makes it right.
And y'all
It doesn't
people ain't
matter.
trying to blame T for everything. Like
Nobody's
y'all
blaming
ass ain't
her.
messy than a
T, do you feel
motherfucker.
like I'm blaming you?
I feel
Nah,
like you said that
just
Rose, that girl,
All
your
right, so
friend.
y'all chill. She don't feel like I'm blaming her for shit because I'm not. I'm not blaming her for anything.
Everybody on this goddamn out mess, every motherfucking person been talking about all of this goddamn shit. Everybody been talking about this shit. And y'all want to act like that she the case. That it started in January. All the shit y'all done since January. Y'all done so much shit since January. What the fuck are you talking about? Shit.
All right, I'm going to end the live, y'all. Y'all have a good day.
Take care, T.
Thank you, boo.
Alrighty.